Hey, yo, what's good people? Today we're gonna be talking about, lighting in your backyard. Let's get started. So, for this example, I really love this example because this lighting is just exquisite. Look at it. So, I think for this lighting, you can just see like right at the bottom over there, you have the lighting that's shining right down on the pebbles, you know. So, if you think about it, these pebbles were placed here in such a way that this lighting can just shine on them, and then also the lighting can also be used for the person to go up the steps as well so that they can see where they're going. And then I think another thing I like about this type of lighting is that you see this lighting on these plants, they really highlight these plants in this planter box and these plants as well. And then also, if you look at the back there, right over there on the couch, there's also lighting that's like that's illuminating that tree. So this type of lighting that actually helps to light up these plants is actually called uplighting, and that's its required purpose. And then this lighting over here, that's by this planter box, is called down lighting because literally the light is just going down, and this one, the other one for the lighting for the plants, is going up. So the names are directly represented by their actions. So the next design for lighting is this is so nice because if you can look at the top there, you have these plants and then you have the lighting. It blends so well together because if you see, this lighting is just casting down on this couch, just making a relaxing element. This lighting is actually making the space more cozier. It's actually inviting the person into the space, which is really good, which is what you should be using lighting for. But I really love the mixture of like the lighting and the planting. I think this looks really cool on a pergola with plants. So this looks really nice. And then the next one is basically your path lighting. So I like this one for the fact that it gets you where you want to go. You don't have to be scared. You're literally walking, and there are these subtle lights that guide you to where you want to go. You know, this actually reminds me of sort of like a Bali design whereby if you're going up the stairs, you're going towards, let's say, your villa, for example. So it's actually pretty cool that it lights your way and it also lights up these plants a little bit as well. So which is cool. I like this. And I also like the fact that you're stepping on the stone with a little bit of gravel creates that extra depth, in terms of that experience. And then I think also this one, I really love this one for the lighting that it has on the deck, because usually decks, what you have is that you have the lighting right on the floor. But this one, the lighting is right on these stands right over here, which is quite cool on this railing, because it just lights up the area sort of like a border. It creates this romantic feeling like around it, which is really cool. It creates a really nice border. I like it. I like this design, and I like the fact that it's yellowish lighting. Yellowish lighting works well with wood, so that's pretty cool. And then you have this pathway lighting over here. Usually this lighting is basically strip lights or LED lights that are right over here that go along the path. This actually looks like you're in a fantasy novel or a fantasy film and you're walking along the road like this, leading you to a specific place. So this is really cool. Like I would imagine like if there were also more green plants at the sides over here, it would really elevate the space. But I really like this planting right over here that you can place right, beside these winding walkway. And mind you, you can also put this on a straight path as well if your pathway is just straight. So I like this. I like this a lot. So yeah. w- So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video and I'm gonna see you on the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe.